Come back to it. So what are the goals of our employees? What are the goals of those people that our frontline managers are managing? Do you know right now what the immediate goals are of the people who report to you? Could you write those down on a piece of paper? Because if you don't know my goals, how can you effectively manage me? Workforces have a number of goals. One goal is to get ahead. I want to move up in the organization. I want to move forward with my career. Another one might be to get secure. How many people today working in our organizations don't feel secure? How many of us don't feel secure? So what do? I work, I gain knowledge, I gain information, I gain experience, and that gives me security. Maybe the goal is to get high. Sorry, this is not what you're thinking. And I'll let that sink in for another 3 seconds. Is it to go up in the organization? Is it to go higher, to drive my career higher in that traditional organizational hierarchy? Maybe. What are the other goals that we have? Is the goal to get free? For people in the IT industry, a lot of them, their goal is to get free. I want to be my own developer. I want to have my own company and so on. Maybe this is your goal as well, to get free. Or is it to get balanced? You know that great stuff that we talk about, balancing work and family? Because 18 hours a day, 6.5 days a week, just doesn't give me that balance that I need. So what are the goals of the people that we're working for, that we have inside our departments? So let's get into real information, real data. And let me again say, I haven't used the term Maslow yet, and I haven't used anything from Porter. This is data that comes directly from IT professionals. Any number that I show you comes from the IT profession only. How do IT workers define success? Well, guess what? It varies by age, which is natural. Success can be satisfaction and financial. You can tell from the data that financial success is not as important as job satisfaction. This is not the same for all departments inside an organization. It is not the same. It is different. Therefore, the way that we manage people, by definition, must be different. How about the importance of certain things that we get from our workplace versus the availability of them in our workplace? This is what we call gap analysis. What's the difference between how important something is to me versus what I get from my organization? And again, strictly from an IT perspective. Enjoying my work. Critical to people in the IT perspective. The importance of it. And then look at the availability. When it comes to the feeling of accomplishment that comes from the job that I do. The learning aspect. The comfort and satisfaction that I get for it, and the balance. So we have a gap between how important these specific things are versus their availability inside our organizations. And what are we doing? We're continuing to manage the system the way the system was built, not necessarily the way it was intended for those people that it's targeted at. So we can now look at the most important aspects. The most important job-related aspect for an IT professional is very clear. They want challenging assignment.